It started out in China in the early 1300s when they stumbled upon gunpowder, most probably by accident, and mostly would just use it for their fireworks and weapons then. It took 5 more long centuries for us to give a shit again. A little later, Isaac Newton worked out how the planets stay in orbit around the sun and how the galaxies all got that way. Maybe we can use the stuff for getting to the moon one day. But chill out, mate, there's still 200 years and 1 US away. But no one really knew if you could breathe outside the atmosphere, so maybe it'd be smarter if we all just played it safe down here. Now screw it, let's go do it. Space is taunting us and Mars looks pretty dope. The rockets back then in the 1900s were all solid fuel, and Robert Goddard came up with a 3-stage plan to upgrade all combustion chambers so they were much smaller but more powerful, and everyone was like, yeah, but that's just plain impractical. It wasn't, because that kick-started a turning point in rocketry, so now the world's at war and we're all after new technology, and lots of this is being used most notably by Germany to land people in London in the graveyard and infirmary. But World War II is over now and everybody's eager to snap up the German scientists who pioneered the first V2, especially America, who wanted to get humans into space. By then most rockets ran on liquid fuel, which brought the bonus of more complex thrust adjustment and mass ratio, or lack thereof. America adopted these improvements then largely because Russia's getting pushy with their star nerd Sergei Korolev. He gives the Soviets a rocket modelled on the Reich's V2, then spends some time in prison where he masterminds a program to get people into orbit, but first animals make their debut. Woof woofski, Comrade Laika, cheers to you and vusi dobrova. The US meanwhile is trying to beat them, sending humans into space. Whoever wins will celebrate with beer or borscht in any case, and NASA's doing pretty good with von Braun helping out with German smarts. But right about then, Russia's time for rocketry is finally here. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin left the atmosphere and returned to Earth as someone future astronauts would soon revere. Too bad he died soon after in a jet crash. Izvinite! America was soon to follow after with their own attempts, and Alan Shepard flew in Freedom 7 free of accident, though Russia watched with vodka smokes and no doubt lashings of contempt. And now it's the US's turn for spacey tries at brave preempts. Hey, what's that big enormous white thing floating in the sky at night? Let's go see if that cures our frightful scientific appetite. Hey JFK, stop riding around in open motorcades, or Jesus Christ! America was sad, but the space race continued resolute, then more disasters followed due to fire and twisted parachute. Apollo 8 went great, but didn't land, just did a lunar loop. Right Moon, how's it going? BRB, we're gonna walk on you. Then 1 year later, Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin touched the lunar floor, and mankind was united in a global truce forevermore. My god, we're all so tiny, and what's all this fighting even for? Ah, fuck it, back to work. Hey Russia, when's the next atomic war? Then 5 more missions landed on the moon and made it back again, ignoring the 13th, which suffered something of an accident. And good news, NASA, all your funding's cut. So like, no more spacing about for a bit. And that was the last time humans ever left Earth orbit, so that's good, isn't it? Well, we've got plenty more important things to be doing, like walking around collecting imaginary Japanese water demons on a phone. Very crucial to our species development. Team Mystic represent, by the way, we'll bathe in the blood of our enemies. So now the US took the moon, the Russians can all barely wait to get ahead or leave a legacy behind, at any rate. Let's launch a bunch of space stations, then goodbye to the Soviet state. The ISS was next up there, and now we all collaborate. To explore the planets near and far, we mostly just use probes these days, because space is kinda dangerous and full of deadly cosmic rays, and human exploration's cool, but probes are cheap and patience pays. And Juno's now at Jupiter, but Mars gets all the Twitter praise. Well, hopefully we'll colonize the solar system sometime soon and take ourselves a crater or a hovel on a Martian moon. Let's pray we just stay cool, because Total Recall didn't look much fun at all. NASA's budget's pretty small, but now there's a new substitute, because private corporations help out astronauts with their commute. That's one small step for man, next time it might be with a Nike boot, and Elon Musk's a cooler Tony Stark without the robot suit. We're doubtless just beginning on our journey out beyond the skies. What perils and delights might lie in wait and take us by surprise. A message to our grandchildren, let's hope you're more evolved and wise. But most of all, good luck, because heaven knows you'll fucking need it, guys.